What's up, people? Today we're going to be watching Footballers with Low IQ, a video by Basic Footy. And yeah, man, there's nothing that frustrates me more than a footballer with low IQ. Basically, when the crucial moments arrive, you can't make the right choice. People like Jackson, Bruno, Bacola, you know, all these people, some of them, they actually have good footballing ability, but like the decision making is where the quality just drops. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight to it.
Football is a beautiful game. It's more than just skills, goals, and defending. There's a lot of factors that go into football. And one of the biggest factors that nobody seems to talk about is football IQ. Kevin De Bruyne is probably the best player in football history when it comes to in-game intelligence. He's not...
Okay, I completely disagree with that.
What? What the fuck?
Completely disagree with that. Because Kevin De Bruyne, he's one of those footballers where, yeah, sure, he makes the right passes at the right moments, ne? But most of the time, if you actually watch him, he's spamming, especially on the right wing. He's crossing the ball all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. It depends on who's at the end of the crosses, you know what I mean? Because you remember when Sterling was still there, he used to go poach all the time at the far post, and De Bruyne used to cross it all the time. That's why Sterling's stats are so high at Manchester City, all because of Kevin De Bruyne's crosses. But since he left and then Haaland came in, Haaland is another one who benefited off that. But with Haaland, it became more obvious that he was spamming because most of the time he didn't get at the end of those crosses. But when you mention football IQ, the people I think of is like Iniesta, Xavi Hernandez. These are the people, every single thing they do, it's the right thing to do. Even if it doesn't succeed, it was the right thing and you could see the intention behind it. You know what I mean?
Not the fastest, he doesn't have insane skills, he's just a guy with a magic of a right foot and a brain that sees the game 5 steps ahead.
And that's really the problem when you have people like this who are so delusional and hopping on cock. God damn, get off of him, bro.
That's what separates
Not really,
him.
no.
So today we're going to be talking about the opposite. Players who have low IQ. Not actual intelligence or logic IQ, but pure footballing brain power. Although, if we're talking about low IQ, Mario Balotelli has to be down there. Number 1, Garnacho. Let's get real. Garnacho looks like a baller, bro.
Hey, Garnacho.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play.
No, this is not even low IQ. This is a bad footballer. This is a scrub. This is a bad footballer. Like I have never seen him do anything good. Anything he tries, it fails. And he just looks slower. Okay, when there's no one next to him, he looks really quick. But when he's running with other people, he looks slow. Like I just don't understand it. He confuses me. But then, besides his speed, like, I know, Garnacho, no.
Brown slick hair, tattoos, flashy boots. I'll be real. If I saw Garnacho at my local rec league, I would want to be in the same team as him because of aesthetics. He looks like a baller. He thinks he's the second coming of Cristiano Ronaldo.
No.
The problem is, he plays like if Cristiano Ronaldo was diagnosed with brain damage. Because when this guy will get the ball, he instantly puts his head down. There's no scanning, there's no awareness. He'll try to outskill the same fullback 5 times in a row like it's some FIFA street game. His entire decision-making process is, I'ma get mine first, then I'ma help the team after. He doesn't create attacks, he kills them. When he gets the ball, I am convinced that this guy does not know what to do. Look at Bukayo Saka. Not to bounce on my king, but when Bukayo Saka gets the ball, he looks like he's in control. He looks like he knows what he's gonna do.
Yeah, you see Bukayo Saka, the nice thing about him is he simplifies his game. He's not the flashiest, but he does the basics so well. I'm not a huge fan of watching him, but he's very efficient. Like he's an excellent footballer. Okay, not excellent, but like, yeah, he's a very, very decent footballer.
When Yamal gets the ball, he's in control and looks like he knows what to do.
Yeah,
I don't
Yamal,
even know why I'm
world class.
comparing those two players in the same breath as Garnacho. Let me compare a player that's the same level as him. Iwobi. When Alex Iwobi gets the ball, he has a better IQ than Garnacho.
Yeah.
This man refuses to do the simple things. There is no tactical evolution with this man. He's still doing the same step overs. He still has the same movement.
Look at
He's
this.
still the same player he was 3 seasons ago when he was in youth football. He hasn't improved. For all my NBA watchers, if I was to compare Garnacho to someone, it would be Jalen Green. And don't even get me started on Garnacho's defensive
I don't know
work.
much
His
about
defensive
basketball.
IQ is 0 out of 10. When he loses the ball, he sulks like he's in the FIFA Pro Club's lobby. Garnacho is a football.
And then the thing with Garnacho as well is it's the attitude.
Garnacho, you gotta pass better today, yeah, please. Pass better today, score a goal, and work on your first touch as well, yeah?
If you're that bad and you know you're that bad, at least humble yourself and try to improve in training. You know what I mean? Go back home, evaluate your game, see how you can improve, go to the gym, implement the right things to do to help you improve, and then you can come on the field and, you know, improve, be better. People like McTominay. You see McTominay, sure, he's not the best, but like you can see there's a willingness to learn. He's a very coachable player. Unlike Garnacho, he'll keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Garnacho's frustrating, yo.
Version of Fast and Furious movies. No improvement at all. I see why Manchester United want to get rid of him because A, the guy hasn't improved, and B, he has the arrogance of Cristiano Ronaldo. For the Premier League club that's going to get Garnacho, I pray fans' mental health because this man is going to kill your fans' mental health. If Garnacho was at Arsenal,
and he better not go to Chelsea. You see, yeah, for some of you who don't know, I support Chelsea and Real Madrid. As long as he doesn't go to those two teams, I'm happy. He can go anywhere else. Liverpool, Aston Villa, I don't care. But not my teams.
football club, I would go on loan to Barcelona. Just know that. Number 2, speaking about Barcelona, Araujo. Let's get this out of the way. Araujo is a freak athlete. He's built like an MMA fighter, jumps like a kangaroo,
okay, the
like
Araujo one,
and defense 1v1s like his life depends on it. In duels, he's a monster. There's no questioning that. But football, especially modern football, requires more than just brute defending. This ain't 1945 where the art of defending is assaulting. And this is where Araujo's limitations are. He has low in-game intelligence and it's becoming glaring. Watch him play and you'll see patterns. The ball at his feet, he's gonna panic sometimes. Pressed by a striker, he's gonna hoof the ball. Reads runners late and constantly playing
okay, this one is actually a tough one because I don't think he's that bad. Like, yeah, he makes mistakes here and there, but like, I've seen worse, man. I've seen worse.
reactive football instead of proactive football. Here's the thing about Araujo. When he's defending 1v1, this man defends like prime Chiellini. Pure dog mentality. But the moment he's forced to participate in a high-line system or build up from the back under pressure, he becomes a liability. He doesn't scan, he doesn't anticipate, he waits. And in elite football, waiting gets you cooked. To show you an example that Araujo is a liability, Luis Enrique said to his PSG players 2 years ago, if you want to win the game, we have to attack Araujo. Here's the clip.
¿Cómo ataca el Barça? ¿Cómo nos va a atacar el Barça? Juego largo, no hay ninguna duda. Le presionamos, juego largo. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Dejamos salir a Araujo. Araujo que venga con el balón. Cuando venga con el balón y lo suelte, le presionamos. Este señor es Araujo, que es un jugador de alto nivel, no hay ninguna duda. Pero es un jugador con más problemas. Todas las veces que el balón le llega a Araujo, ya sea un apoyo, un pase y demás, cuando el balón es un movimiento, está por la línea de pase y gol.
Enrique says he's a high player, but instantly says he's the weakest player. Yo, that ass killed me, I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, please like, subscribe, join the...
No, but he basically said out of all the defenders there, he's the weakest link. And being the weakest link at a really good club, it's not really that bad, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I get the thinking behind it. Because as an attacking team, you have to look at your opponent's weaknesses and then capitalize off the weaknesses. He's not saying he's the worst player ever, you know what I mean? But he's saying, like, if we're gonna get something out of this game, it's from him.
Squared, and also join the TikTok and the Twitter. It will be linked down below. Anyways, look how Barcelona wants to play under Hansi Flick. High line, building up from the back, pressing triggers. Araujo fits into none of that. He is the anti-Barcelona player. He is a warrior trapped in a tactical system that demands intelligence over intensity. Here's Araujo in a nutshell. Amazing instincts in chaos, horrible instincts in control. That is Araujo in a nutshell. He shines in survival mode, not in system mode, which is fine when you play for Watford or Burnley or Getafe or those bottom tier clubs, but not for Barcelona. You can't just be a dog. You need to be a dog with a brain. And sadly, Araujo plays like a dog without a brain. And side note, remember when Barcelona fans 3 years ago were bouncing on Araujo every 3 seconds saying he's the best center-back of all time? Remember that? Remember how
Some even compared him to Van Dijk.
they were putting him in top 3 center-back conversations every 3 seconds? I know he was good, but he wasn't that good back then. Anyways, next player, Ricardo Quaresma. Ricardo Quaresma...
Nah. No. This one I completely disagree. Quaresma. Nah. Mr. Travella himself, no ways.
literally had everything, and I mean everything. Both feet, speed, elite dribbling, swag, world-class technique, flair so insane that defenders would be dizzy just watching it. Ricardo Quaresma is a player that I would create in FIFA career mode. He was Neymar before Neymar, but with one fatal flaw. He played football like it was a freestyle competition, not to win a match. Every touch was a...
But that's not low IQ. That's what's the word? Sauce. It's sauce, man.
skill move.
This guy sounds like one of those people that want everyone to be like Premier League footballers, you know? Basic football. Kick, run. And you know, football is not always about that. There's other elements as well. You know, you can have your players who dribble, you know, bit of magic here and there. And Quaresma falls into that category. But I'm sure he's going to mention people like Jude Bellingham and all that who are good players, né? But like, there's nothing special about them. You know what I mean?
Cross had to be a Travella. Every moment was about him, not about the team, not about the tactics, not about the scoreboard. He played like one of those pro club players. You'd watch Quaresma cook a defender 1v1 and then do the most unnecessary step over of all time, only for him to cut inside and shoot from 30 yards. Why? Because it was Quaresma. That's what Quaresma does. His whole entire footballing identity was aesthetics over effectiveness. He is the eye test's wet dream.
Pause.